Hello everyone, Dragon84 here and welcome back to the Lucky Landlord ladder streak. So when we look at the start screen we see next update in 91 days. Yes, the developer needs to take a break from the game. He and his family are moving across the country. It means that we will have more time to make sure that we truly understand the difficulty of the game and that we get better at the game. So let's just get right in. I don't personally mind stuff like this. It happens. I think B is better than earn here. Probably, I don't know. It's a little bit better than a one value symbol, but it's harder to remove. Toddler is fine early. Another crab. We're doing crabs again, I guess. Well, if we're doing crabs, we're not doing cultists. The thing is, the game is playable and fun. There are probably some balance issues that could be resolved, but I don't think it's a problem. So purple pepper, we're not playing with. Oh, we have one dud at this difficulty level, but yeah, purple pepper, we need to do a lot of work to turn it on, so I don't think it's an auto pick here. So let's pick Nari the Rabbit. Nari the Rabbit is just so very strong. There's the second cultist. Really don't want a dwarf, so let's just go ahead. We're making 10. 10 is okay. Lockbox. I'd rather have a key than a lockbox, but we might have both. I'm gonna grab a second B probably. Coal, yeah, that's great. Our entire board is a mishmash right now, so ooh, this is interesting. We really want some consistency at some point and to figure out what we're doing with this run. So Hex of Draining is better right now, and I mean we're not that far ahead, and we do need to get ahead. 100 minus 10 divided by 6 equals 15. Ah, that's okay. I think we were making 10 just a second ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think we can get away with Matryoshka Doll, right? Does mean that we do need something to get us by to the next rent payment. So there's a slight danger, but I don't think it's that bad. Alright, let's say that we're making 12 times 6 plus 10. Then we're 18 short. 18 is not a lot. Yeah, that's 3 times 6. That's. I'm gonna go for a Matryoshka Doll. It does mean that we need more stuff, but something like Lunchbox could give us that. Yeah, let's do that. And there's a 2 value symbol and a skip and a candy. Wait, it's either candy or milk, but candy gives 6 and milk gives 9. So it's milk. And I think we're pretty much on track now. Yep, we're doing more crabs. Welcome to the crab streak, everybody. I really don't want a suit here, so let's just skip that. Matryoshka is already a 1 value symbol. And there's another crab. Could have grabbed Raindrop, but whoa, there's a rare. Cool. 3 rare. Yeah, that's gonna help us get ahead by a lot. That's good. Right, just picking up a 2 value symbol, I think that's just what you do here, I think. Alright, ooh, I don't want any of these. Time Capsule, Hex of Destruction, Hex of Midas. None of those do anything. We could reroll. I think that's okay. We haven't we've destroyed a milk and a Matryoshka Doll. That would be interesting to hit a second Matryoshka Doll with a Time Capsule. Maybe that's okay actually. Let's try that. I've never done that, so it's probably fine. Yellow pepper is pretty good. Yeah, there's a second Matryoshka. I think that's good. Alright. Are we significantly ahead? 150 minus 77 divided by 5. We need to make a little under 15 every spin. I think we're doing that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Yeah, we're doing that by a bunch. Yeah, I think Essence Capsule is a very strong pick here. We need to see if we're removing something. 12, yeah, that 12 was our bad turn. So I think I'm just gonna go for a call here. I mean, we have a single dot that's going to go away pretty soon. Getting more calls, more Matryoshkas, that's gonna be good, right? Let's remove the coin for consistency, I guess. Crabs are doing work too. Yeah, 32, we're definitely ahead. Could pick up a Hex of Draining. Yeah, I think that's still good. It's going to be about the 2-value symbol probably. Yeah, we've already made rent, so definitely doing well. The bees are going to be a problem at some point, but not right now. Do I want another 2-value symbol? Not particularly. We're going to see a lot more things, and I think it's just fine to do this. These lining up is okay. 206, so we're definitely on our way to 225, which is good. Right, Ancient Lizard Blade Essence. We have 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 8 is 24. So Ancient Lizard Blade Essence gives 16? Gives 16, that's definitely not great. Anthropology Degree Essence can be extremely good. Battle of Dwarfs Essence can be okay, I guess. If you find Barrel of Dwarfs, maybe? I'm gonna go for the Anthropology Degree Essence. It's not doing anything yet. But if we find 9 humans, then it's going to be very good for us. Cyan Pepper Essence. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's do the Grave Robber Essence, I think. Yeah, sure. We have a big urn, so could happen. Green Pepper Essence is just going to give us 30 straight up, so that's good. Chemical 7 is fine. You don't particularly need wow, I forgot what it was up against. Doesn't matter. We had other options, but I think this was just fine. 65 for 1 spin, that's good. Pretty good. Not rerolling commons here, I think. So we need a Hooligan, probably. The Light Bulb is eventually going to be good, but only when we find our 2 diamonds, so that's not yet. Just for 100% certainty, we need to make 16 every spin. Yeah, we're definitely making that, so this is an easy skip here. Yeah, the Trishcats are doing work too already. Alright, there's the Hooligan. So Hooligan is going to break the Grave Robber Essence, which means that after this one is destroyed, every urn or tomb is going to give us twice as many spirits, which is just going to be very good. 5-sided die, yeah, sure. So we need to clean up a little bit. But that's fine. I'm okay with finding another 5-sided die. We're getting less likely to find our synergies, so we need our strong things to work for us. Yeah, that's good. 35. I mean, we're getting pretty close to next to 300, so I think we're pretty safe here. There's an Essence Capsule. I think we're doing well enough that I don't mind picking up an Essence Capsule. Green Pepper is okay. Probably better than White Pepper. I mean, we only have the 3 crabs, but we might see other better things if we find something to consistently make more spirits, that's going to be good. Don't really need to remove the Hex of Draining yet, I think. Don't really want to remove the flowers, so let's remove the cherry, I guess. It's either the cherry or the cat. Not sure which one would have been the better one. Oh wait! Oh, interesting. So, I did not know this, but Grave Robber, when it triggers itself, it also already applies itself. Because now we have 4 spirits. I thought we would have 2 spirits and then anyone after this would be more, but apparently I was wrong. I don't mind being wrong about stuff like that. I don't particularly need a candy. I mean, no, I don't think that helps us. Could go for a second hooligan in order to make the anthropology degree essence better, but we're so far off. I don't think that helps us. No, I don't think I want any of these. We could reroll. There's a bunch of uncommons here. Probably just gonna skip, but let's... We do need to make 32 every spin. But we're probably making that. Yeah, I'm probably removing the bees first. I don't think those are helping us that much. $46. Yeah, we're having some good spins right now, so that's good. But that's mostly due to the spirits, and the spirits are going to disappear pretty soon. Good reroll. Don't think I need to reroll. Let's skip. As long as the crabs are lining up, that's going to be good for us. Yeah, 52. We're doing fine. Cultist actually works very well with Anthropology Degree Essence, but it's just not happening right now, I think. I mean, if I had pivoted to Cultist, they would probably be good right now, but yeah, we would have had to do work for that to do something, so I don't think that works. 48. So we have exactly 20 symbols now, and we're not that far ahead, so we need to do something pretty soon, but we do have 3 essences that we're getting now, so that's probably going to be great for us. Alright, let's see how much we need to make every spin. We're still doing well, but our lead is slowly going away. We need to make 36 every spin. Alright. It's definitely doable. Void Portal Essence. So how many symbols do we have destroyed? 19. So Void Portal Essence destroys itself and then gives 20. That's okay. Blue Pepper Essence is not going to happen. Chicken Coop Essence is a lot of work. I think it's just Void Portal Essence. Chili Powder Essence is fine. But Undertaker Essence, I think that works very well with our Hooligan and our Grave Robber Essence. I think that's very good. Does mean that we need to do something for it to work, but that's fine. So Lockpick Essence is okay, but I think Golden Carrot Essence is just so strong. So this is a guaranteed rare, and Beastmaster is one of the strongest symbols in the game. We don't have any specific synergies for it yet. We have the crabs. But the crabs aren't doing that much. We could reroll, but I think Beastmaster is just so good that we should just do it. And there's adoption papers, which is usually going to be fine. Void Creature, Crab, and skip. Yes, let's skip. Could have rerolled a little bit, but I don't think we need to do that. Void Portal gets 20, that's a nice amount of money. That's a rabbit for the Beastmaster, and oh, we have no other rabbits, so I think a rabbit is just a very good pick here. We have so many symbols that we want to remove still. That's the thing, but next turn we are going to, whoa. Next spin we're going to have a second diamond, and diamonds are better when you get more of them. Obviously. 57, yeah, we're doing well. really shouldn't have panicked there. The grabs are all not lining up, but that's okay, we'll just get more. I mean, when you have enough grabs, they eventually start lining up. I still don't want to reroll for commons. I don't think we need to do that. Right, we're getting a very rare next spin, which is going to be very good for us. Probably. We have 4 rerolls too, so we can basically pick whatever we want. Watermelon. I'm actually going to just reroll the watermelon. I mean, we have a guaranteed, right? Yeah, at least one of the symbols will be very rare. So let's reroll. There's diamond. Third diamond. Oh, I need to do this for a second. Okay. 3 diamonds, that's very good. Yeah, I think we're doing well. 563, so we are ahead. We are definitely ahead. Silver arrow, I'm not even going to look at the other options. Even though those options were fine too. Also, the monkey and mining pick are never going to do something, so let's just go for the treasure map and see if that does something. I don't know. I think it's time to remove the hex of draining. Sure. I think there were multiple good options to remove. We still have a lot of bad symbols. I think we took too many bad things at the start. Right, so we're very far ahead, but let's make sure. 5 by 7, 31, yeah, we're very far ahead. Nope. The chair was not cooperating. 68. Right, second Matrushka. 70, yeah, that's very, very nice. Alright. I think we're pretty close to safe here. We need to clean up a little bit, see if we can find some more good synergies. Find that key for the lockbox. Good. That lockbox was a thorn in my side. So, billionaire for the anthropology degree essence? Never gonna happen. I'm also not convinced that the dwarf is okay here. We only have 3 faces and we would just need so many more. I don't think a dwarf is okay here. If we had picked the Barrel of Dwarf's essence, that would have been fine, but yeah, not now. Alright, our board just got so extremely good. And it happened pretty quickly too. That's interesting. Alright, 704. I mean, yeah, it's probably cardboard box. Compost heap is interesting too, but let's go for the cardboard box essence. And Larry the Rabbit essence is never going to happen, so let's just do very big symbol bomb essence. We have a guaranteed rare here, so let's no. Spirit. Don't really need that, right? No. There's a tomb. Alright, that's fun, I think. Cleaning rag for our diamonds. Cool. Void Portal is also extremely good, but I think cleaning rag with 3 diamonds is just going to be better. So, probably we need to remove a bee and a flower. Because we have the Beastmaster, I'm gonna remove the flower first, because the bee gets a tiny bit better from the Beastmaster, but I want to remove both of them. But we are getting some very good spins. There's our third Chemical 7. I mean, no reason not to pick it up. And there's like 8 spirits, I think. Which means that Undertaker Essence is going to trigger. And all of our spirits are going to be even better. Yeah, we have won this run. That's good. I mean, when we got the Silver Arrow, I think we were already basically in the clear. Well, a lot of interesting things happened this run actually, so that's fine. It's too late for a call. Spirits are so good. Yeah, nothing does anything here, but that's fine. And we don't really need that much more. 83. Could pick up another 5-sided die, but that's just not gonna happen. Goodbye, spirits. Thank you for your services. And here we go. So even though we got a lot of crabs, that definitely didn't define our run, which actually feels good to me, because I was kind of worried that every run we were just going to be doing something with crabs, and yeah, that's just not how you want your content to go, right? We're just forcing crabs every run, and no. I mean, we're definitely not forcing anything, but it could feel like that at some point. 86. Yeah, let's do the geologist. We didn't remove the pearl for a reason. Alright, we got 3 removal tokens. Skip, I guess. Yeah. Alright, 25 symbols. Let's remove the cat and the toddler, and sure, let's remove the 3-sided die too. Makes it more likely for our good symbols to show up, and we have mostly good symbols now. I think we're actually doing extreme. I mean, obviously we are. General Seraph would not be the thing that we want here. But the crabs bunched up. Apparently they are pack animals. They hunt in packs. Or they go in a line, which is what they're supposed to do. Let's grab an oyster. There's no reason not to do an oyster here. All of the pearls are 2 value symbols. We have a geologist, so yeah. Also, we've already won this run, but I think I might have stated that at some point. 675, alright. Lunchbox is okay. I think it's too late for dishwasher. Yeah, dishwasher is definitely too late. Happy hour could be okay, but let's just go for the lunchbox essence. Booster pack essence might give us another diamond. Capsule machine essence is probably better this late in the run, but I don't think it matters anymore. Time machine is fun. Not gonna do anything anymore, but none of the other ones are going to do something, so sure. Do I even want to remove things? Yeah, we're getting so many spirits in a second. Probably remove the 5-sided dice. Guess so. I think we ran out of bad symbols. Although I think we could probably clean up the crabs and be content with that. Not gonna do that, but I think it could have been a decent strategy at this point. 106. Yeah. I mean, if we keep on doing the thing that we're doing now, we're going to win this run, so I'm not gonna jeopardize that by experimenting with random things that might be bad for us. I mean, if we really make a really big effort, we could still lose this run, probably. Maybe not anymore. I think it might be too late for us to lose this run if we would try to. I could have cracked the treasure map a long time ago, by the way, but I completely forgot. And that's the big thing about the treasure map, it's so easy to forget. Just the fact that you have to click it, right? You may destroy this item after 20 spins. I mean, I understand why that's the wording and the choices about that, but it does mean that sometimes you just forget. Right, our booster pack is almost there. Right, next is 777, and we have already made that rent, so it's definitely impossible to lose anymore. Let's see what we can get. Probably another silver arrow. Sure. Big symbol bomb. Peach. Skip. Or for the geologist. Is there still something that we want to remove? Probably the strawberry, actually. Strawberry doesn't really do anything anymore. Could actually remove the rabbit, but it's a 4-value symbol. 82. Right, we can just freely reroll to our heart's content because we are not getting another rent payment. Weapon capsule. No. Alright, right, there's our very rare. Oh, right, we could have kept a reroll because we kind of wanted another diamond just because. I mean, probably pirates, but let's do the Highlander. I mean, wow. I'm really fighting with my chair here, but alright. Somehow my chair tends to move down a little bit. And I could probably fix that in some way, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I end up fighting a little bit with my chair. 102, yeah. Alright, that's that, I think. Not even gonna grab a martini. Could help us try to trigger the lunchbox essence, but I think it's too late for that. Not that it matters that much anymore, but yeah. 83. Alright, so that's the last spin. There's a lot that we could have done differently, but that's fine. Alright, let's look at what happened. So we got married the rabbit early. It took a long time for us to find a rabbit, but eventually we did. We found 3 crabs in order to get us through, and we found just a lot of 2-value symbols randomly. The 2 Matryoshka dolls did a lot over the course of the run. I think it was very good to pick those up. Of course, we had the yellow pepper, green pepper at some point, and then we picked up a second goal, which is just a lot easier when you don't have when you don't start off with 3 duds. I mean, the 3 duds make it really difficult to pick up a lot of goals early. You can easily just lose a run by picking up too many goals. The fact that we managed to pick up 2 goals early and just have those be diamonds later, I mean, that helped a lot in winning this run. Eventually we got the Beastmaster and the Silver Arrow, and at that point we had basically won the run. I'm not sure how good the grabs were in this run, but in any case, I mean, just a decent run. We had a few spins where we had to make sure not to lose ourselves the run, but eventually we got win streak of 5 on floor number 5, which fits because it's also floor 5 in our ladder streak, and next time we will go for number 6. Again, I've also never lost one on apartment 6, so there has to be a first time for every time, because I've even lost one on floor 4. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this format, by the way. If you like to see more interesting runs like this, let me know. We are going to continue this for as long as we can. So this was episode 5 of the Ladder Streak, and I will see you next time for another video. Goodbye.